Hi, my name is Oli, and today I will give you my recommendation on some gaming mice in different weight category and also different budget for each category. In my opinion, there are many things that is important while choosing a gaming mouse, and weight is one of them. I define myself 5 different weight categories. Gaming mouse with a weight over 80 grams are for me considering as heavy than the normal weight. Those are gaming mice with a weight between 70 and 80 grams. Then we have the lightweight categories. Here we will find gaming mice with a weight between 60 and 70 grams. Then we have the Superlight categories. Here are gaming mice with a weight between 50 and 60 grams. And finally we have the ultraweight categories, so a weight below 50 grams. And for each categories, I will give you what are, in my opinion, the best mice for below $100 or euros, between 100 and 150, and over $150 or euros. So let's get started with the heavyweight gaming mice, and we will go through all categories until the ultra lightweight gaming mice. My recommendation for a gaming mouse above 80 grams for below 100 euros or dollars will be the Logitech G305 with a weight of 99 grams and a price around $40 or euros. It's probably the only mouse in this weight I can recommend for FPS games. In general, this weight is not a recommendation for FPS games. Moreover, the weight is not balanced. It's back heavy, but the G305 has an iconic shape which feels comfortable, and you forget about the weight while playing. If you are a casual gamer on budget and are looking for a heavy mouse, then the G305 can be an option. Next, for a higher budget in this heavyweight category will be the Logitech G502X and X Plus, so with and without RGB, with a weight of 105 grams and a price around $130 or euros for the non-RGB and $160 or euros for the RGB version. I can recommend these two mice. It has also this famous ergonomic shape from the legendary G502. Great technical specification, definitely a gaming mouse for the casual gamers. If budget is not a problem and you are looking for a decent heavy gaming mouse, the G502X or X Plus will be my advice. Now let's move to the next category, what I call the normal weight category, 70 to 80 grams. For below 100, I will recommend the Asus ROG Keris Aimpoint Wireless. This one can be found for 99 euros or dollars. It has a weight of 76 grams, which started to be okay for FPS games. This mouse has a lot of features which make it a bit heavy. It has RGB and hot swappable switches. If you don't like the ROG micro switches out of the box, you can replace them. The Aimpoint sensor and implementation is very solid from Asus. The shape is great, it's like a mini Desada V3 Pro. If you are searching a smaller Desada and the weight of 76 grams is not a problem, maybe the Asus Keris Aimpoint Wireless is to consider. Next, move to a higher budget with the Razer Cobra Pro, which I recently reviewed. Definitely not the community favorite mouse because it replaced the Viper Mini, but with a weight of 77 grams. The 130 euros or dollars wireless Viper Mini like gaming mouse is nevertheless solid and has the last technology from Razer inside. If you like the shape of the Viper Mini and the weight of 77 grams is okay for you, maybe the Razer Cobra Pro can be a good choice. And in the higher end budget for a normal weight, I recommend the Zowie EC-CW series gaming mice. I have here the EC3 wireless, which comes with 76 grams for a price around $150 or 180 euros. This is the first mouse in the list I can recommend for eSport FPS games. Due to the higher weight, more oriented for tactical shooters like CSGO, Valorant or Rainbow Six, Zowie is famous for making great eSport gears, and this one was extra created for this. It has still this great ergo shape in 3 sizes, great build quality, now in wireless within the box, including this enhanced receiver to reduce interferences between other wireless devices. If you are looking for a slightly heavy gaming mouse for tactical eSport shooters games and like ergo shape, maybe one of Zowie EC-CW gaming mice might be the right one for you. Now let's move to the lightweight category, gaming mice between 60 and 70 grams. Now, started from here, all gaming mice are fine for competitive FPS games. In my opinion, below 70 grams we enter the category where the weight is less noticeable. So, in this lightweight category, my pick for below 100 euros or dollars will be the Endgame Gear XM2WE. For 80 euros or dollars and 63 grams, this is easy the best you can get in this weight and price range in my opinion. Even if it has a 3370 sensor, which is still very solid, it has this iconic claw grip shape, great quality build, and probably still the best coating on a gaming mouse yet. You don't need grip tapes. You use a claw grip as medium end size and are looking for a 60 grams gaming mouse below 100 euros or dollars, this one is seriously to consider. Next, in this lightweight category for a budget between 100 and 150 euros or dollars, it's the one and only Logitech G Pro X Superlight. I don't need to introduce this legendary gaming mouse, which is the most used gaming mouse on eSport tournament, and that's for a good reason. It's almost 3 years old, but that's still one of the best technical specifications and moreover, one of the most universal shape on the market. Whatever grip style or end size you have, this simple potato shape is the easiest to recommend. With a weight of 65 grams and a price today around $130 or euros, it's an easy choice in this category. And if you have no limited budget in these lightweight categories, then for 160 euros or dollars you can find the Razer Desada V3 Pro with a weight of 63 grams. Great ergo shape. For me it was one of the best gaming mice of 2022 and still this year another easy recommendation. Razer offers for now the best technical specification with the 4K hyper polling dongle. This Desada however is only good for people with medium and larger hand size. For small hands gamer it's maybe too long. Now let's move to a lighter category, so what I call the super light category, between 50 and 60 grams. If you are on a low budget but you want a super light gaming mouse, then the VGN Dragonfly F1 MOBA for around 60 euros or dollars or 70 euros or dollars with the 4K dongle will be my choice. With a weight of 56 grams, it's impressive light and solid for the price. I recently made a review about it. It reminds me of a slightly smaller version of the G Pro X. Definitely a top low budget gaming mouse. For a higher budget for around 120 or 130 euros or dollars, I will choose the Lamzo Atlantis 4K or Pro with the extra 4K dongle. Available in the size mini or medium, it's a solid mouse for claw grip player and very light with only 51 grams. It also has now a solid surface and nice spammable 1-0 ping switches. It's one of my main gaming mice, a solid pick in my opinion. And with unlimited budget you can go with the Stormbreaker from Montage. With $200 or euros, this 51 grams ergo mouse made of magnesium is simply the lightest ergonomic gaming mouse on the market right now. It has a medium shape slightly smaller than the X-Lite V2 from Pulsar. It also has these interesting features where you can easily move the sensor to the front or to the back of the mouse depending on your grip and play style. Definitely a solid ergo mouse and the lightest. And finally, let's move to the top category, the ultralight category, so everything below 50 grams. Here the list of gaming mouse in this ultra lightweight category started to get low. There are only a few mice available on the market in this sub 50 grams weight category. They are also possible to get 3D printed gaming mouse, which are very interesting, like the one from Lootshout here with incredible 38 grams, but here I prefer to focus on the mainstream gaming mouse. So finding an ultralight gaming mouse below $100 or euros is almost impossible, but there is this one, the Glorious Series 1 Pro, with exactly 50 grams. This mouse comes normally with a price around 120 or 130 euros or dollars, but sometimes it goes on sale for very interesting price. I found it for around 70 euros or dollars, but sometimes it's also available so around 100 euros. I recommend it only if you can find it below 100 euros or dollars, because the Series 1 Pro has some QC issues, like mine here flex a bit and has some strange crackling sound when I move it fast. The clicks are also not the best, just okay. So 50 grams below $100 for this mouse, it can be okay. So between 100 and 150 euros or dollars, there is for me only the Ninjutsu Sora I can recommend. An amazing gaming mouse with only 47 grams in this full shell. It has solid technical specification, a great claw grip shape, slightly smaller than the XM2WE, only the surface of the Sora is not so great, but for the rest an impressive ultra lightweight mouse with a decent price for $110 or euros. If you need absolutely an ultra light gaming mouse without breaking the bank, then go for it. And finally, if you have unlimited budget, the last mouse on the list with a weight from only 40 grams with unlimited budget will be the G-Wolf's HTX 4K. This one is incredibly light. It has top specification with 4K Hz, decent battery life and a solid build quality despite the honeycomb shell. There is also possible to have the version without holes. The weight is only 3-4 grams heavier, so still ultra light. For 180 euros or dollars, you can have one of the fastest and lightest mice on the market right now. until final mouse comes with his Ultralight X gaming mouse. For now, that was my recommendation of gaming mice in different weight categories for every budget. What are your top gaming mice depending on the weight and price? Please also leave a comment below if you like such type of video. I hope you enjoy it. If so, please drop a like and sub to the channel. If you want more info, you can also follow me on Twitter where I post some news and what is coming next. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you next time. Bye bye.